The most difficult week for the bettors in NFL preseason is Week 4, as the starters for the teams usually don't play much. The results in Week 4 can be unpredictable, so the odds makers are cautious with the NFL betting lines. The big TV networks also pretty much avoid the week's action, with only the NFL Network televising any of the games. All of the Week 4 NFL preseason action is usually played on a Thursday, and that is the case again in 2015, with all of the games on Thursday, September 3rd. Tampa Bay will be playing at Miami. These two teams normally meet each other each year in the preseason since they're in the same state, although they are not rivals. Cincinnati will play at Indianapolis, where the Bengals are 9-3 in Week 4 of the preseason under Marvin Lewis. Baltimore will play at Atlanta. The only time you don't want to bet the Ravens in the preseason is Week 4, as they are just 3-4 under John Harbaugh. New Orleans will play at Green Bay. The Saints are just 1-8 under Sean Payton in Week 4. Philadelphia at the New York Jets. The Eagles are 1-1 in Week 4 under Chip Kelly. Jacksonville at Washington. The Redskins won in Week 4 under Jay Gruden last season. Carolina at Pittsburgh. The Steelers are 6-2 in Week 4 under Mike Tomlin. Buffalo at Detroit. Rex Ryan teams are just 3-3 in Week 4 of the preseason. New York Giants at New England. Coughlin's teams are 7-4 in Week 4 of the preseason. Cleveland at Chicago. John Fox teams are 6-7 in Week 4. Houston at Dallas. The Cowboys are just 1-3 in Week 4 under Jason Garrett. Minnesota at Tennessee. The Vikings won in Week 4 of the preseason last year under Mike Zimmer. Kansas City at St. Louis. Andy Reid's teams are just 5-11 in Week 4. Arizona at Denver. Bruce Arians' teams are 1-1 in Week 4 in the preseason. San Diego at San Francisco. The Chargers are 1-1 in Week 4 under Mike McCoy. And Oakland at Seattle. Pete Carroll's teams are 3-2 in Week 4 of the preseason. The final week of the preseason is very unpredictable, and underdogs have been no better than favorites. It is very tough to get a feel for playing time and rotation. Home teams are at least worth a look, as road teams are just trying to stay healthy and get back home. The key to getting information is to read the hometown newspapers of the NFL teams. Playing time is critical to consider in Week 4, so listen to everything the head coach has to say. Don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.